Hello and welcome back to match 3. This is Old Man Poole. On the die roll, MTGO continues to favor us. Well, the good old-fashioned 7-land hand. Gonna mulligan that, even with Dreadlands and Desert. Yep. This hand looks pretty bad. I do think we are gonna keep it though. I really dislike going down to 5. If you find a Desert, and Plague Belcher's actually not. It's not great without a Desert. I think we do put it on top, though. I've never seen that before. I'm not sure I've ever seen it online. I've definitely done it playing just with paper magic for fun. But yeah, it doesn't happen tons. One bit of history. Way back in the early days of Magic, the only times you could mulligan were where you had no lands or all lands in your hand. So I could have had a legit old school mulligan. I think it changed to being like 0, 1, and 6 and 7 at some point too, but how about that history? So I guess like the Survivor's Encampment's probably like our best draw. We can stick that over there and do that and shenanigans. We do only have 3 deserts though, so definitely not always gonna happen. Our Plague Belcher. Put the counters on him. It's a little bit unfortunate because I think we have to swing at the Wretched Camel. The odds of him having a pump spell is just pretty high. Those who serve. Alright. There's the pump spell we were talking about. He swings with both, we can get in with the Plague Belcher, I guess, but it's not even that fantastic. I think we want to play slower. Lethal Sting. Again, it would be great if we had a desert. Yeah. This is what happens when the desert deck doesn't draw its deserts, I suppose. We just want to use the Lethal Sting? Do we have to use the Lethal Sting? Maybe we just pass. Feels kind of bad to not use our mana at all, but we throw the Plague Belcher or the Camel in front of the Paramount. Depending on what he plays. How dare you, sir? Ooh, alright. Not a bad one. They're both coming in. We'll trade the Plague Belcher off. We could double block and call for those who serve. Actually might even be a little better. Stand Strangler, well, I guess Stand Strangler wants to call off the Carrion anyway. Probably chooses to kill the Plague Belcher if we do that. So I guess the question just ends up being, would we rather him have a 2-2 that's sometimes a 3-3? Or 2-4? I think the 2-4 actually might swing better against us a lot of the time. I think I actually went double block. Would definitely not make that play if he had open mana, but we'll give him the choice now. Interesting. He's gonna call off the Wretched Camel. In that case, I think I like this trade. He doesn't get the desert, but we get 1 trigger, which is maybe significant. And the Plague Belcher is a little bit better. Magma Spray. Okay. Lethal Sting the Carrion's creature, or just Magma Spray. Is more likely to fit into the curve at some point. I think I'm just gonna kill my opponent's creature. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. The Exiling Clause may be relevant at some point. Maybe he doesn't have a zombie? Maybe? Just once? Zombie? Probably not. Yeah. Alright. Fine. This still trades with the raw beast, which is nice. Take our 3. Yeah, you're one of the last cards I was hoping to see. I guess we just use the magma spray now. We don't really want to deal with the pump. I guess we want to kill off the Paramount. Raw Beast will probably always trade. Well, you know, if we can't draw spells, at least we can draw removal. It's not all bad, right? Right. Bane Whip Punisher. Oh, dang it. Yeah, there's a reason why we would have rathered. Ouch. Rather killing the Rod Beast. I think I still like that, just in case he has like a pump or something. This is less bad, but... Don't think we're making it out of this game. Well? Play the Sand Strangler just as a blocker? I mean, I guess we have to, right? Block there, go down to 1. I guess he probably doesn't even exert, so go down to 2, but then with lots of lethal thereafter. First Horde. Yeah, we got pretty well handled this game. The mulligan hurt, obviously, but we got pretty well handled. We'll block for value. I don't know what we can find, but yeah, we know. That is not it. Alright. Match 2, match 2. I have faith. So zombies. Pretty good zombie deck, it looks like. Supernatural stamina might be fine. Lethal stings are maybe good. I think that our top end is big enough. Maybe we want to cut the Decimator Beetle again and just try and make sure that we make it to the later game. Pack doesn't seem terrible. Maybe just like Wretched Camels are what we want. Ruin Rat's good if he's got the flying, whatever it's called, unconventional tactics. Maybe Stamina. Let's do that. Not a lethal sting. Stamina and... Okay. That puts us in a little bit better spot to deal with the onslaught. Would like to play first. This hand is pretty good. Again, we do want to find a desert, but go ahead and keep it. Go ahead and play it slow here. Wheel. We may end up still not doing anything this game, but it's gonna happen. Okay, desert. What I wouldn't give for that desert right now. It looks so beautiful and deserty. Oh! Your Wretched Camel strictly better than my Wretched Camel. I guess we have a wall though. Check and mate, sir. Check and mate. We do need to find a land pretty quick, especially a desert, but... Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Got a pump spell, I guess you got a pump spell. Okay, he's playing tons of Wretched Camels too, although... Desert! Ho ho, look at us go. Best draw. So we could have a huge Plague Belcher, or we could play Wretched Camel and keep up Supernatural Stamina. It's a little bit interesting. If we play Plague Belcher, it's just fairly good against this. What do we discard if that's the case, though? I don't want to discard the stamina, honestly. Maybe the hyena pack, the eternal. Alright, let's swing with our camel. We'll offer trade. Oh, this was like the best draw we could have had. By miles. Okay. Do you want to kill it for camel? Or would we rather... Wall just is a bad wall, then it turns into a pinger once per turn. I think we'd rather have the wall. Alright, rip camel. You had a good run. Ooh, Dustwalker's real card. Can appreciate that. He did find white. Desert's hold. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Go ahead and block one of these fellers. And poke my opponent. Another land. Still no double black. I think we play it anyway, though. Play our camel. And leave up stamina. This is weird. We've had 4 camels in this game. Run around like madmen. Bring this guy back. He doesn't have a combat trick, but maybe it would have been better on the wall. It's a little interesting. Ooh, paying for costs. That's a bad sign. Torment. Ooh, over there. It's a little interesting. I think we'll just take the 3. Oh no, we should sacrifice this guy. What am I thinking? No, well, actually being able to throw -1/-1s on him might have been important. Probably more important than this real life. Yeah. Definitely worth considering, at least. Alright. So we get rid of a couple of his cards, he gets rid of one of our cards. Wait. So we'll pitch the hyena pack over the Eternal here. I guess the Eternal can't block, but Eternal's just a much better card, I think. If we find red, we want to be able to use it. Son of a gun. Look at us go. Dreams flying. We've not played extraordinarily cleanly over this game, or these 3 matches. We're playing a little bit of a different deck than we have in the format. Maybe I'll blame a little bit on that, but definitely have had some sort of questionable plays. Well, I think I just want to play that, even though it's only for 3. Because there's a pretty good chance he blocks with the camel. I think we just have to use it, which is okay. Not our best draw there, but deal my opponent 9, which is probably what's going to be, isn't the end of the world either. Oh, he pitched a land. Okay. Probably double blocks. Yep. It's fine. He takes 5 here. Makes us discard, but we don't care about that. And we're both kind of in top deck wars. I'm not sure exactly what's in his hand. He has been stuck on 4, but he's also been pitching lands, so I don't know if that matters all that much. Experiment is fine. So we could just sacrifice this and shoot my opponent. We could just offer the trade. I don't like trading. We get rid of whatever this other card is in that case too. And he may just not want to get rid of it. Yeah. He's not an insignificant life total. Let's re-rest. Okay. Gonna beat in? Looks like it. Take our hit. Loading wall. Do we want to cycle this? Do we want to find something fast, or do we just want to stall? It's tempting because he's so low. Just try and play something faster. We've actually lost a considerable amount of our top end already. How do we win? If we play this, it means we don't have to use the dead lands to save our face. We can also sacrifice this to make him discard. Let's just do that. And let's see what his last card was. Ooh, Punisher. That is a real card. Loading wall finds us an answer sooner. This is like a fairly good blocker. Last time he beat us down mostly on the ground. I'm just gonna cast it. Creepy art, not my favorite right now, but yeah, that's fine. Pretty sure I wouldn't do that there. Unless he does have a way through, because it's possible I have a haste creature. Well, I guess the main one is the Exerter. Yeah, that's a pretty good draw. Destroy that guy. Yes, we would love to use the ability. Yeah, that was probably one of the better top decks we could have had. Alright, opponent concedes. Alright, what we got there? It was a long, wretched Camelly route, but we got there. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if these are worse because of all the camels running around. Still felt like we... That game we felt like we needed more beef, though. We like kind of ran out of threats towards the end. So we didn't draw any lethal stings. Scorpion just doesn't seem all that powerful to me. I'd rather have a Carrion's creature. Okay, let's do that. I think that both of our high drops are still just so good when we don't have to discard them. Gosh darn it. We have 10 black sources in the deck. If we draw any black source, this hand's great. Don't we lose? Well, we even have 11 black sources. We have a lot in the deck. We are on the draw. And just the odds of not doing anything so bad, though. Yes, we mulligan. That's really rough. Oof. I think I rather would have kept the last hand. Well, keep it. Scry to top, I guess. It's not a great scry, though, either. Just not a land. Man, really wish we would have kept the first hand now. he's on one land, so we're not doing anything, but he's not doing anything either, at least. Well, we'll get to play him eventually. Well, looks like we got fairly mana screwed, but he got really mana screwed. Fortunately, when he does hit a land, we may not be excellently prepared, because he could just start playing tons and tons of creatures. And we don't have tons of defense. I guess the Torment's not terrible. Yeah, so he's gonna have a play here for sure. So I wonder if we just let him play a bunch of stuff out and then use the Chaos Maw. I think we played the Omni Eternal though. There's a reasonable chance it survives the Chaos Maw if we play our cards right. Alright. Won't hit in his land drops now, but he did miss 2 turns there at the beginning, which is kind of what we needed. You know, Punisher. Okay. They'll be able to kill off our Eternal. That's pretty much a beating, but that's okay. I was gonna die to Chaos Maw anyway, I suppose. Deadlands is a good draw. We could just use that to kill the Bane Whip Punisher. Interesting play. I kind of like it. And then we can get in with the Omni Eternal. It can jump block, or it can get big again. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. And just, we'll try and ride this Omni Eternal to victory. We do have a Tormented Venom, which we can remove a blocker in a later turn too. Ooh, just jumps. I like just jumping. Especially if you only play 1 threat, we can remove it. Eternal? He has 2 2-drops, it's a little bit awkward. Camel. Okay. Wretched Camel of our own. So Torment won't get it through, so I guess we just swing, offer the trade. We're not going to play our Wretched Camel because we're going to play Chaos Maw next turn, probably. This at least does trade. Doesn't have a desert for the camel, which is nice. I think I'd rather kill the camel. I don't want to discard. No one expects the Chaos Maw follow-up. We'll play 2 more 2-drops. I have faith in you. You can do it. Even if he doesn't, we'll hopefully be able to get 2 free cards out of it. Okay. Another 2-drop. Another 2-drop. Ooh, the beating. Fantastic. We'll play our Chaos Maw. That's probably just going to be good enough. Yeah, that's pretty good. We have to remember that my opponent not only mulliganed, but then could not find any lands this game. And our deck was fairly kind to us. He gave us a lot of lands, but also gave us Chaos Maw, so... Let's beat with this guy, play our Wretched Camel. we could remove both cards, put them to top decking. You just play the Wretched Camel, get rid of his last card in hand, and kill off the... Kind of like that. Then Torment of Venom probably kills whatever he finds, too. If he finds a removal spell for the Chaos Maw, it's worse. But he didn't have one this turn. The thing in his hand's probably a spell. He draws 2 spells, it keeps him alive. I think I'm gonna follow that line. Oh, yeah, we do have a Desert Stone. That's Graveyard as well, right? Kill off that guy. Alright, got rid of the Disposal Mummy. And he is in true top deck mode. Alright, well. We did get the 2-1 there. I think the deck was super, super sweet. Like, one of my favorite decks I've drafted in the format. Had a whole bunch of Desert synergies. Lots of Lethal Stink synergies, actually. Like, just the Wretched Camels all over the place. Doom Dissenter. The Wall. Like, this was cool because it's kind of a deck that it's different than all the other decks we've played so far, I think. But, with that all having been said, I think we played not super well. We missed some pretty big things. We missed a ping with the Wall of Pharaohs. I just felt like there were a lot of times over the course of the game where I was like, oh, that doesn't work. I should have thought through that a little bit better. The deck was definitely sweet. We were pretty well rewarded for playing this sort of deck. Chaos Maw, Torment were both pretty great. Omid Eternal did serious work. Plague Belcher a little bit less, but still not bad. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing the deck. And even if I had some mistakes along the way, hopefully you guys will go easy on me, because it was definitely a little bit of value spewed. In any case, thanks for watching. The draft was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will see you guys next time.